Yo, 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 yo. When Kings talk, the conversation different, but y'all already know that. I'm your boy, Willie23. Welcome back to another episode, baby. Today's episode, it's your life. Fix it. Yep, it is your life. You have to fix it. No one's coming to save you at the end of the day. Listen, man, being human beings, we all subject to go through all the same things. We get it, we understand it. But what I'm seeing now, a lot of people like to complain and make excuses about how their life is and the situations that they're in. Well, it's your life. Fix it. Today's episode, man, it's your life. Fix it. Now, I'm going to sit up here and tell y'all something about me. I done been through the ringer, man. I done been down at the very bottom, man. That's why I'm always going out my way to make sure that I give y'all something to uplift you and to motivate you, to let you know that, listen, man, just chill. Rethink the thing. Go back to the drawing board, write up a different play, and execute. Because if I can come back from the bottom, I know that y'all can come back from the bottom. Who am I? Yeah, exactly. We all in the same boat, but it seems like we traveling to different destinations. That's all that it is. Whether they rich or they poor, man, we all the same. We just afford different. It's your life. Fix it. That responsibility is not for no one else unless you are a minor, a child. Of course, you're going to need some kind of guidance from your parents or your guardians. But if you're a grown adult and you steady complaining about the hand that life has dealt you, that says a lot about the situation that you're in. You can't fix something if you're steady complaining about it. You can't fix something if you're steady complaining about it. Life is one of those things that you have to figure out, and some people figure it out a lot quicker than others. A lot quicker than others. Man, I had to bump my head 3, 4, 5 times before it finally clicked. I always knew that I possessed something on the inside, but it was like I was my own enemy. So once I got out my own way, sky was the limit, man. And I see a lot of y'all out there, man, that y'all got great potential. Great potential. But it seems like you get stuck and stagnant because you're still in your own way and you following the wrong people. How you gonna walk after somebody that just walked off a cliff? Don't make no sense. That's gonna be your destination too. I wanna surround myself with people that are going in the direction that I wanna go in. I'm gonna surround myself with people that are going in the direction that I wanna go in. And let me tell you something about me. I done been a gangster. I done been a thug. I done been a drug dealer. I done been a womanizer. I done been all those bad and horrible things. So some of the stories that you hear about me, yeah, some of them are true. Maybe I ain't heard all of them. All of them might be true. I don't know. I'm not here to deny that, and I'm not here to glorify none of that. The thing that I'm trying to get you to understand, I'm not perfect myself. But I figured it out. I figured it out. And that's the same thing if you're going through any kind of issues in your life, whether it's work related, whether it's drug addiction, whether it's being in the streets, whatever the situation is, believe me, you can figure it out. It's your life. You have to fix it. You can't be waiting on the next person to come around and try to help you out and all. Let me tell you something, man will let you down every time. It's in the Bible. If you're depending on man will let you down every time. And I'm not just talking about physical, man. I'm talking about one man or man. Just talking about the overall human being. If you're depending on someone else to come save you and be your superhero, boy, you're going to be waiting for a long time. The good people in your life, they're going to be a moral support to you. And a lot of times, they're not going to be your yes person. They're going to say something that's going to hurt your feelings. And you got to take that hurt, you got to take that pain, you got to take that adversity, and you got to turn it in to something great. You got to let that be your fuel to your fire. Every day. Every day. When the tough gets going, you better get going even faster. Because time waits for no man. Your destiny is in your own hand. See, the dream is for the believer, the one that's gonna go after it, no matter the circumstances. The dream is for the believer, the success is for the believer, the one that doesn't give up on himself when times get hard. No surrender, no retreat. We apply pressure. And those are the winners in life. Those are the winners in life. The ones that when the adversity comes, they know how to apply that pressure. Like, nah, ain't nothing taking me out. Ain't nothing knocking me off my game. I know where I want to go. I see the destination. I got tunnel vision. Yeah, it's on. Game time. It's your life. You have to fix it. Don't depend and wait on nobody else. If you're getting jealous and envious of such and such having this and having that, let me tell you something about a hater. A hater ain't mad at the individual that they hate. No, the hate is really inflicted from themselves, because when they look at this individual that's being successful, they try to mirror themselves, and what they get from the visual when they visualize themselves is not appeasing as the other person. So I tell people this, I feel sorry for somebody that's hating on somebody, because really they going through something and they don't know how to express it. And it comes out as hate, or it comes out as jealousy, or it comes out as envy. They just expressing themselves the wrong way, instead of saying, you know what, man, how do you do that, man? How are you so successful? How did you get your life together after everything you've been through? Those are the questions that they should be asking. Those are the questions that they want to ask, but they scared to ask. Me, if I see somebody doing something that, you know, I feel like, man, I can do that. I'm not gonna sit down and get low on myself. I'm gonna ask the person like, man, bro, I see you doing your thing. First, I wanna congratulate you. That's the first order. Let me congratulate you on your success. Let me give your flowers on overcoming all the obstacles that was in your way. That's the first line of business. I wanna congratulate you. When kings talk, the conversation different. But y'all already know that, man. Willing 23, I'm gonna keep it real all the time. I'm gonna speak on the things that people don't wanna speak on, because they scared and they got an image to keep. They trying to save face. Not over here. When you tune in over here, you gonna get the real, the raw, in the ugly, in the pretty. We talk about life. We're all in this life together. And the road may be bumpy. The skies ain't always gonna be blue. You're gonna get a little rain. There's gonna be some thunderstorms that come about. We can't all just lay up on the beach and kick our feet up, have our toes all in the sand. Life is not always pretty. But I'm gonna tell you what is pretty. When you realize your value and your worth, when you realize what God keeps waking you up for each and every day. Because I'm gonna tell you something, a lot of people had plans for today, but they didn't wake up. They did not get the opportunity to wake themselves up today. They did not get the opportunity to open their eyes, but you did. And you gonna complain? How you gonna complain about having life? How are you gonna complain about having life? That's another chance, that's another opportunity to be who you were called to be. Whatever you got buried down in there, whatever you got off in your mental. When you can inspire, motivate somebody, when you can offer a service, when you can be somebody's go-to when they dying, that's you serving your moral purpose. And don't take success as being wealthy, being a celebrity and all those things. Success is about getting your life together. I was successful. I became the man that I needed to be for my family. I was successful. I raised those kids by myself with no father. I was successful. I overcame going to prison 3 times. I was successful. Oh, you're a single mother and you got to go to school and take care of the kids? Keep going. Be successful. If it's hard, do it hard. But one thing you can't do is give up. One thing you can't do is give up. Because if you give up, you can't expect to get the success part. If you give up, you can't expect to get the success part. And I tell people that all the time, man, why'd you give up? You started it, won't you finish it? You was doing good. You was in school for 6, 7, 8 months. Drop out at the end? You've been holding this job down for 2 years. You gonna quit now? Oh, they ain't give me no raise. They don't appreciate me. But guess what? You get a paycheck. You're able to provide not only for yourself, but for others if you know you got some people that depend on you. In order to get to the next phase in life, in order to get to that successful part in life, in order to get what your heart desires in life, you have to appreciate what you already have. And I get it. Some people's circumstances are worse than others. Believe me, I get it. And you're like, man, how can I be grateful for that? You be grateful for the challenge. Yeah, that's what you be grateful for. You be grateful for the challenge because if you make it through that, you know how thick your skin gonna be. Adversity ain't gonna be able to penetrate you. You're gonna be like, okay, yeah, I done seen this before. I done been through this before. Yeah, I know how to, let me get myself up out of this. Boom, that wasn't nothing. How I am right now today, it's not really too much I can go through that's gonna shake me, man. I'm solid. I try to make my insides, my mind, match the outside. We solid. Can't move me. I know what I gotta do. I know who I am. That's the first thing. You gotta know who you are. Don't let them tell you who you are, because they gonna lie to you. They gonna try to put something on you that they want you to be, or they don't want you to be. Oh man, who she thinks she is? She thinks she got it going on. She done enrolled in school and got a job over there working at Macy's. Who she thinks she is? Oh, he think he clean. He got a new car and this. Man, listen. People gonna try to shoot you down all the time, especially if they ain't rising at a rapidly rate like you are. It's your life. You have to fix it. I repeat that again. It is your life. You have to fix it. And I want to speak on this too. As we get older, I'm 39 years old. As we get older, man, you have to start having some kind of importance on your health. You have to have some kind of importance on your health to have longevity in life. And here in America, man, all people do is this. Just eat. Watch what you eat, man. Stay healthy. That goes a long way. It goes a long way. And people want to have the money, but how long are you going to live to enjoy the fruits of your labor? How long are you going to live to enjoy your success after everything you done been through? Everything you done been through. Hey, man, it's your life. Fix it. And whether you do or not, it's totally up to you. But one thing that you cannot do, you cannot point the finger at anybody else. If you gave up, you cannot point the finger at anybody else. This road is not paved. It's bumpy. It's a gravel road. You gotta smooth it out. Yeah, this road is full of gravel. You have to smooth it out. The dream is for the believer. The dream is for the person willing to put in the work to overcome all the adversity that set out to stop them. Yeah. For the ones that don't want you to win. Yeah. For the tough situations that you be in. Yeah. The dream is for the believer. It is your life. You have to fix it. Teach one, man. Reach one, man. Show somebody else the ropes if you got it together. And the people that's higher up, I hate to see this, man. I hate to see the people that's higher up when they look down on the people that's less fortunate. And that's something that I find really disgusting. I never look down or shame a man because I've been there. If you believe that or not. The ones that know me personally, the ones that watched me grow up and heard about all the things that I done got into, seen the things that I done got into. I know I look like an alien to you now. I know I sound like an alien to you now. No, I just woke up. I decided to do better. I had to fix my life. I want it better for me. I want it better for my kids and the people that I impact on a daily. And to some, I might look crazy, but that's okay. I'm not even worried about that, because if my message is positive, if my vibe is positive, if I'm trying to reach one, if I'm trying to teach one to be better than me and to have longevity in life and escape prison, escape the streets, escape addiction. To all my kids out there, all the young teenagers, man, stay in school. Get your education. Work on your career. There's nothing out there in them streets, man. Let me tell y'all something about this, man. The streets are trash. I said it. The streets are trash and they offer you nothing but a hard time. All the music that's glorifying the streets, I'm saying it is trash, and I don't care which artist is putting it out. It's trash. If you promoting the street life to the young individuals that's growing up behind us, it's trash. Let's teach our youth. Let's show our youth the better way. We made the mistakes. Let's try to guide them around that curve. Teach the youth, show the youth the better way. And what I'm seeing now is that the internet is raising our children. The internet is raising our children, and there's no discipline in it. There's no respect in it. There's no morals in it. And if you look down the road 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now, can you imagine what the world is going to be like? When you take out all respect, when you take out all morals, just sit there for a second and imagine that. But then you get people like me that's trying to put a pin to it. I mean, what? They doing this now? You get people like me, man, that point certain stuff out and they look at me crazy. No, I'm not crazy. You crazy if you don't value that information. You crazy if you can't, put that off in your focal point and say, man, you know what? You're right. When we gonna get back to doing the right thing? When is the right thing gonna be popular again? When is the right thing gonna be popular again? I just wanna know. Seem like the right thing ain't the right thing no more, even though it's the right thing. Everybody want to be cool. Let me tell you something about me, man. I don't care if I have 0 friends, 0 associates. I'm me. I'm going to speak on the truth. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, not what they want you to hear. They want you to be destructive. They don't want you to fix your life. They want you to forever depend on them. Just imagine if everybody was on one accord, had the same vision to be. What if everybody supported everybody, no matter what race you were or what kind of background you done had? If you're deserving and you want to be, every individual deserves a chance. It's your life. You have to fix it. You can't wait on nobody else to come along and try to save you. Be your own superhero. I remember coming up, man, I always had one good job and then I go get me another. And that's what I'm on right now. I got 2 jobs, man. I go to work every day. It's 30 days in a month. I'm on the clock 26 days out of those months. You know what I'm saying? 26 days out of the month I'm on the clock, so there's no excuse for you not to be. And complain at the same time. I told myself, man, I got too many days off. I feel like I'm ADHD sometime. I got too many days off, man. Let me go get me a second job, and that's just gonna impact my family for the better. Because I'm going to tell you something, I don't mind working, man. And the Bible said if a man don't work, he don't eat. He can't enjoy the fruits of the labor, man. And because those fruits kind of rotten. They don't taste as sweet. When you put the work in, the fruit be sweet. Taste it. Woo! You have to do what you have to do to get yourself out of those circumstances that you're not happy about. You have to surround yourself around good people, because 80% of the time, a lot of your problems come from other people. The situations that you put yourself in, your surroundings. You change that and change all the other stuff that you was doing that hasn't been working. And I'm gonna tell you something, change is uncomfortable because you're not used to it. But if you can get through that heat, you can get through that pressure, you can get through them cuts and scars, you'll be a diamond, you'll be flawless. Know your worth. It's your life, you have to fix it. When Kings Talk, the conversation's different. Every time you tune in to me, you're gonna get something that you can use. If you can't use it, somebody can use it. So make sure you share the video, make sure you comment on the video, start a discussion, man. They say, Will, you can't change the world just by yourself alone. I said, no. But maybe I can be that little flicker of flame that'll light a forest fire. And I'm fine with that. When Kings Talk, the conversation different. I'm your boy, Willeen23. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Tune in with your boy, man. Every week we dropping a new episode, man. Make sure you fix your life. Water your own grass so it can grow and be green. Don't worry about the other yard over there. Get your yard together. Make sure it's flourishing. Your flowers are blossoming. You know, it's your life. You have to fix it. Thank y'all for tuning in to another special episode. It's your boy, Willeen23. Hit that subscribe button to the right, man. It's a join button. Go and join the winning team. Y'all know we going to the top. We stay in motion, man. And like my boy Nipsey Hussle would say, the marathon continues, man. And we out.